I view audits as more than just a compliance requirement. They serve as a proactive defense against financial setbacks, operational risks, and reputational harm. So, in order to do that, we often communicate with the top management, where I emphasize the long term strategic value proposition that brings in.
So, with the rapid evolution of AI and automation in cybersecurity, there's a growing debate about whether these technologies serve as a threat or an opportunity to enhance security. Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders presented by Directors Institute World Council of Directors. I'm your host Tanay All, and today we have the distinct honor of welcoming Mr. Sandeep Sachu, a highly respected leader in the field of information system security and audit. With over 16 years of experience, Sir is a recognized expert in cybersecurity, risk management, and IT governance, advising industries such as banking, finance, healthcare, and IT services. His expertise in global standards like ISO 27001, NIST CSF, and UAE IAR has led high profile projects helping businesses navigate complex security challenges and ensuring regulatory compliance. Mr. Sachu's deep knowledge of governance, risk, and compliance has been instrumental in guiding organizations through third party risk management and IT audits. His leadership in implementing best practices has significantly strengthened security frameworks across industries. In today's episode, we will discuss how corporate governance and cybersecurity intersect, the evolving landscape of information security, and the importance of strong leadership in managing risk. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Sandeep Sachu to FaceTime with Leaders. Mr. Sachu, thank you so much for joining us today, and we are eager to learn from your vast expertise.
Thank you so much, Tanay, for the warm introduction. It has been an absolute pleasure to be here in FaceTime with the leaders, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to share the insights of the subject that both professionally and personally is close to my heart, the convergence of cybersecurity and governance.
Sir, you've had a remarkable journey in cybersecurity and IT governance with so many milestones along the way. But let's take a step back. Could you share with us what inspired you to enter this field and how your career unfolded? We love to hear about your experiences, the key turning points, and any moments that truly shaped the professional you are today.
I began my career as a computer hardware and a network engineer in early 2000, where I built strong foundation in system functionality and network connectivities. After a few years, I sought greater challenges and transitioned my role into system administrator, which expanded my expertise in IT infrastructure, operating systems, and virtualization technologies. I made use of every opportunity to solve complex problems. My confidence grew through hands-on experience and a deep passion for problem solving. However, I have always believed that the growth is driven by personal initiatives rather than an external validation. Recognizing my strengths and interests, I shifted my focus into information security, GRC, which is governance, risk, and compliance, finding immense potential in cybersecurity audits as well, especially in the landscape of India.
Sir, with your extensive experience in implementing industry standards like ISO 27001 and NIST frameworks, you've clearly tackled some of the most complex and critical aspects of information security. But I'm sure that such high stakes projects didn't come without their challenges. So I'm curious, sir, what were some of the toughest hurdles you faced during these implementations and how did you manage to overcome them?
Right. In today's world, no matter the industry, be it IT, banking, healthcare, energy, uh, government organizations, everything runs digitally. making the security of their systems and data a top concern. So when a new client comes to us for ISMS implementation, the first big challenge is often their expectation in getting certified in just 3 months, which is near to impossible. The another common misconception is that hiring a consultant means that they can sit back and the consultants will handle everything for them. So it's crucial to establish early on that their involvement and commitment are just as vital as a consultant's expertise. Sometimes we even encounter newly emerging technologies like AI or tools and technologies that we are not immediately familiar with. In those situations, the challenge as a consultant is to rapidly gain a working knowledge of how they function so that we can properly integrate them into security frameworks and address the potential risks.
I think it's a wholesome effort where both the organization and the consultant should come together and
Right.
identify and solve
So
the problem.
we need a lot of inputs from the customer side or client side.
So we're seeing more and more organizations also embrace cybersecurity audits, but for many they feel it's an added burden, especially when they don't see the value immediately. In your experience, how do you help clients understand the long-term importance of these audits, not just as a compliance checkbox, but as a crucial safeguard against potential financial and reputational risk? Like, how do you make them realize this?
Experience is that many organizations that I have experienced initially view audits as a compliant requirement, a checkbox to fulfill regulatory obligations, and as an extra burden also, especially when it comes without an immediate visible return. I view audits as more than just a compliance requirement. They serve as a proactive defense against financial setbacks, operational risks, and reputational harm. So, in order to do that, we often communicate with the top management, where I emphasize the long-term strategic value proposition that brings in. So I help clients shift their perspective by illustrating real-world consequences. A single security breach that can result in millions in fines, especially with the recent uh, DPDPA laws uh, related to privacy and data protection in India.
Yeah,
So if you hear the number of numbers in fine, um, you will faint off, definitely.
yeah,
Uh, so that's the impact it could make.
yeah. That is the future.
Yeah. So by adopting a proactive approach, business fortify their defense, improve efficiency, and establish credibility in their industry, ensuring a sustained success in an increasingly complex digital landscape.
So, with the rapid evolution of AI and automation in cybersecurity, there's a growing debate about whether these technologies serve as a threat or an opportunity to enhance security. From your vast experience, how do you see the future of IT security governance in light of these innovations? Like, are businesses embracing them as tools for better protection, or do you foresee challenges ahead?
Definitely. AI and automation are transforming cybersecurity by enhancing threat detection, streamlining compliance processes, and improving incident response. So from a cybersecurity perspective, business are increasingly enhancing these technologies to strengthen their security posture, but the challenges remain, particularly when integrating AI without compromising human oversight. While automation reduces manual workload, governance must ensure that ethical AI use, transparency, and accountability remains. Here, the key is to strike the balance, leveraging AI for efficiency while maintaining expert driven decision making. So cybersecurities are evolving and organization must remain adaptable, ensuring technology complements, not replaces the strategic governance.
It's a hand-in-hand process.
Yeah. So uh, that's the way it should be taken.
Very well said. So, looking ahead, where do you see yourself in the coming years in terms of professional growth and contribution to the industry? Like, also as someone who's had such a significant impact, do you have any aspirations within the boardroom or in leadership roles that would allow you to shape the future of cybersecurity at a much larger scale?
A good question, actually. That's why I'm here. I see myself playing an important role in shaping cybersecurity strategy at an executive level as cyber threats continue to grow complex. Organization requires leaders who possess deep understanding of cyber and technological challenges, enabling them to bridge the gap between security techniques and overall business resilience.
Yeah.
So here my goal is to contribute more effectively to board committees such as risk management committee, IT strategy committee, audit committees, ensuring cybersecurity is embedded into the core governance discussions. So thereby promoting a business culture where security safeguards are seamlessly integrated, ensuring both resilience and sustainable growth to business. So it should go hand in hand,
Yeah.
not a step ahead.
Yeah, and especially now in the times we are, I think with digitization becoming so important, everyone moving
Right.
to the digital world, cybersecurity is the next big thing. So, with your background in risk management, how do you think corporate governance plays a role in mitigating the long term financial risks posed by cyber threats, and how does this align with the growing trend of ESG initiatives?
I cannot answer that in a one line statement because ESG and cybersecurity are finding places to integrate, right? So, if you analyze the digital landscape of India, after the launch of Digital India in 2015 by Prime Minister Modi, India's business landscape is increasingly driven by technology, IT, and e-commerce. India's digital economy is projected to grow from 100 billion to 1 trillion by 2028.
Wow.
With this, business digitalization is playing a significant role. Effective governance drives proactive risk management, accountability, and resilience, reducing financial impacts and reputational exposure to organization. It is the responsibility of every board to conduct a proper due diligence, ensuring that cybersecurity is an integral part of the organization's strategic framework. With the rise of ESG initiatives, cybersecurity aligns directly with the governance pillar, ensuring ethical practices, data protection, and stakeholder trust. So, in my experience, governance through the structured risk committees and strategic oversights has been instrumental in preventing costly security breaches and regulatory penalties, reinforcing long-term business and sustainability. I can put one more input or add one more a statement to this that information security frameworks like ISO 27001 uh, has incorporated climate change into the information security controls from 2024 amendments, which means that ESG is slowly getting integrated to cybersecurity.
True,
So
sir. I
from
think,
every
yeah,
aspect, ESG is being incorporated in
yeah, it
one way
should.
or other. Yeah,
Because otherwise, we can go anywhere, sir. If there is no checks, we can, especially with technology now being there, you can go anywhere and do whatever if there is no one keeping
right,
an eye on the basic things that you should take care of.
correct.
Mr. Sachu, we understand that you have recently joined Directors Institute, so we would love to know what motivated you to join the institute and what you hope to contribute to this network of influential leaders. How do you envision your role in advancing the collective expertise and goals of Directors Institute?
Joining the Directors Institute was an aspiring step in my professional journey. as it aligns with my commitments to strengthen cybersecurity governance at the leadership level. The Institute provides an invaluable platform to collaborate with influential leaders, exchange insights, and drive meaningful discussions on emerging cybersecurity challenges at the board level. So here my goal is to contribute by sharing expertise in cyber risk management, ensuring security is embedded in boardroom discussions and decision making, thereby empowering the business to navigate the digital landscape with confidence.
So that's a wrap for today's episode of FaceTime with Leaders brought to you by Directors Institute. A big thank you to you for joining us today and sharing such valuable insights on intersection of cybersecurity, corporate governance and leadership. Your years of expertise and dedication to strengthening organizations through robust security frameworks have truly given us a lot to think about, and it's clear that as leaders the work we do today in these areas will have lasting impacts on businesses to stay secure and compliant. Thank you so much once.